SMT Nation, it is time for me to introduce to you Aura. Give you guys an incredible suite of cybersecurity protections to keep everything that you do online safe. Keeping you safe from identity theft, scams, online threats, including protections for your entire family. They offer pretty much a worry-free trial period. Obviously, the pricing is very competitive, starting at $12 per month. They've got one simple and easy app for you to use. They've got incredible features, $1 million in coverage, 24/7 expert fraud support, transparent pricing, the money-back guarantee at 60 days with a free trial, no strings attached. So with the odds of falling victim to an online crime being 1 in 4, this would change everything. Really should check them out. The financial fraud protection is worth its weight in gold. Help keep your kids protected within boundaries that you set forth for them. Proven to be the fastest, most reliable fraud alert system. And it's as simple as choosing your plan, simply setting up how you're enrolled, and then getting notified for all the things that it's monitoring. Start your free trial now. Use our link. It's down in the description, and it's also here on the screen, aura.com/Sneed. You guys can click the URL. It's hyperlinked down in the description. And again, it's up here on the screen, aura.com/Sneed. Protect yourself from all the digital threats that's out there in the world. SMT Nation, we are back. Nation, I've got an update for you at T-Mobile. This one's kind of a negative one. I caught wind of this. This was several weeks ago, but I guess we got confirmation now as more people have reported it. And there's an article posted here from T-Mo News. I'll provide that link. It'll be in the description. Ways to support us can be found there as well. Please do like and share this video. Subscribe if it's your first time here, and turn on the bell notifications icon to never miss an upload from the SMT. All right, titled, T-Mobile has stopped including taxes in business unlimited plans. All right, so this actually dates back a few months ago when we first caught wind of the price increases that were impacting some customers on legacy plans. Now, what this tells us is that T-Mobile also sort of raised prices on the business unlimited plan. So it wasn't just consumer, it was also on the business customer side. And it was, it looks to be like a complete sweep of all the business plans. Okay, so the reason why it's not directly a price hike is because, it's not changing the rate of the plan. However, it's taking away one of the features which made T-Mobile famous and, made them loved and endeared them to so many folks, was that including tax and fees. So now you're going to probably start seeing this on your bill, and this is what I think is happening, right? Business customers don't often look at the bills, right? They're set to pay, the check's clear, but I think now as maybe some have looked and they noticed, oh, the bill's a little bit higher than it used to be, and that's because now they're paying for the taxes and the fees, and it's not just bundled into one single price. For what it's worth, in my opinion, that was one of the things that actually made T-Mobile famous. Addressing customer pain points was always the best thing about T-Mobile, but they've gone away from this recently. And not to say that they're creating customer pain points with this, but you got your customers used to it. And of course, this is going to introduce some disappointment. Now, does this mean that these business customers are going to leave? I don't think that's necessarily the case, especially if they've got a really good rate. Oftentimes, these business lines could be as low as $11 a month. I have several friends with businesses and T-Mobile business accounts who, tell me they've got some killer deals on lines. I think some are paying less than $10 a line. So even with price increases, even with tax and fees, it's still probably 10, 20, 30, 40, maybe even 50% cheaper than either AT&T and or Verizon. I mean, some business lines on Verizon are like $60, $70, $80 a month. Right, even with multiple lines on the account, So, does this mean that it's going to create churn? Are business customers going to start leaving T-Mobile? I don't think so. I don't think it's going to impact them, and I think that's why T-Mobile felt comfortable doing this, because they still priced themselves cheaper than the competition on the actual rate plan. So if a T-Mobile business customer was to leave, they wouldn't necessarily find a better deal, right? And let's be honest, the most important thing to a business always has been, always will be, is going to be pricing. And that's where T-Mobile has won. They've won in pricing. And if a business account chose T-Mobile, it was because of price. Right? The only way T-Mobile is going to lose these customers, in my opinion, is if they raise the rate on the plans to the point where it makes them more expensive than both AT&T and Verizon, or at least one of them. Anyways, what's your take on this? Are you a T-Mobile business customer? If so, did you see the price increase hit your account? Do you have any plans to go? Are you still happy with what you have? Are you shopping around? What's your take on all this? Sound off in the comment section below. You're the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard.